Hi guys, Tungsten here. So today we're going to take a look at this blaster PDW-45. This is the blaster that I purchased. So it is like a Raven style kind of blaster. Right. So yeah, I think it comes with a very nice looking box with good graphics, and the instruction is just at the side. Okay, and that's about it. So let's just no take it up, make it open up the box and see what's inside. So I like the fact that it is this screen wrap. Okay, so it's pretty nice. So let's just open it up and just take a look at what is inside this box itself. Right. Okay. So nice simple instruction on the side. So let's open this up. Okay, good kind of foam protection. Yeah. Whoa. So there is a Allen key. Okay, out of the box. Okay, so it actually comes with waffle head darts. Right, so the other time I test with the Nightingale, the waffle head darts is actually not that good in terms of performance on the blaster itself. So let's take a look, see whether it actually perform better in this particular blaster itself. Now it comes with a magazine. This is a black color magazine. I did purchase quite a number of extra magazine over here, as you can see. Okay, this is a more of a translucent magazine, which I prefer. Okay, you can see the darts when you load it. Okay, right off the bat, okay, I also noticed from other review that I saw from the China side as well as the US side, there are two notches over here, and let's check it out. Okay, what's that all about later on. Okay, but let's just go through the content itself. I'm just going to put the extra magazine over here first. Right, so okay, it comes with a nice, oh wow, this is probably the nicest kind of eye protection that comes with a blaster. Right, so oh, this is actually pretty nice looking kind of eye protection. I think this is the nicer one that I received. All the rest that came with the kind of blaster is actually pretty bad. So this is something that I'll probably keep. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Now the blaster itself, surprisingly, it is not exactly very big. It's actually pretty short. Okay, pretty small in size in my opinion. I was quite surprised when I opened it up and see this. Okay, so the length is about 40, I'll say 46, so it's actually pretty short. Okay, maybe I just bring out a blaster that's now beside me just for comparison. As you can see, this is the Spam, right? So it's not exactly that big. And this is the Nightingale, of course. This front half, oops, this front half will be the Nightingale, and then this is like the stock of it. Yeah, so it's actually not that big. Well, since I have the Spam here, maybe let's just take a look at the magazine. I suspect that this actually can fit the Spam. Yeah, it actually did went in. Oh wow, it's actually no, you can actually fit the Spam. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So I guess they've kind of flipped the script a little bit. So we always say that, why can't they be compatible with the Telemac? So now they say that, why don't you buy our Mac? You can use it with our blaster, and you probably can use it in the any blaster of your current setup that actually takes Telemac. So I have a big suspicions that this actually fit all those that actually fits the Telemac. Okay, most of it I would say. Yeah, so these are the two notches. So now you can purchase extra magazine, and you can actually use it in other loadout as well. But of course, let's just check it out a little bit later. Yeah, so this is the blaster itself. Okay, there is a small safety. Okay, I believe this safety is basically just to stop you from pulling the trigger. Yeah, which I think it's like a mechanical kind of lock. Okay, so now you can kind of clip it, then you can push it. Oh, it's actually reachable from the thumb. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, doesn't matter your left hand, right hand, I guess. Okay, you can reach it. Okay, so that's good. Okay, yeah, it's really small. Right. Okay, let's just, okay, yep, goes in. Oh, okay, it's not that smooth. Okay, but anyway, maybe later on we will do a kind of a actual review. But in terms of the width is I mean it's symmetrical, which is what I like. Okay, a lot of times like what we have, the stripe is not as symmetrical. Okay, so other than that, okay, not much. Okay, I'll bring everything out and we can take a closer look at this blaster itself. Yeah. Alright, so now that we have seen the FPS and the firing of the blaster, so let's talk a little bit more about it. So first of all, when I open it up, the bag for the battery compartment, I realized although there seems to be a gap for it to place a battery, but it is actually not very big. And of course, it's using a XT30 connector. So if we were to compare, okay, this is a XT30, this is a XT60, so I actually make a conversion because I need a battery to test. So this fella have like 6 flywheel inside, so I'm not too sure the specs, but I plan to use a much bigger MHA battery, okay, to support it. So there is no way to fix it in, although the width is fine, but there's just not enough space. So how I wish that this compartment is actually kind of down, and then you can actually fit the battery, but it is what it is. It is not available. Maybe some modification can be made. Okay, eventually then I can fix the battery. There are multiple ways I can think of, but the stock one, you really have to find a battery to fix it, fit it in, right? Okay, yeah, so that is one. Next, I want to talk about is the magazine capacity. Now the magazine, it is tempting that you can actually fill it up to 12 or even 13 darts, but however, from my firing test, I realized that if you place like even a 12 darts, the kind of the spring back of the pusher is not strong enough, so sometimes the pusher might stuck and you'll not be able to fire off. So I only fit like 10 darts and the firing is actually smooth. Okay, so there's something to take note of. Okay, I like the fact that there's some air vent over here, although not a lot, but at least there is some. So that's for the flywheel portion. Yeah, so after firing you kind of feel a little bit of heat, but it's actually not too bad. Next, for the magazine itself, we talk about the 2 notches. So I have this is the worker adapter. Actually, it fits the worker adapter. Okay, so I will say that it probably fits some of the blaster as well. So let's take some out. Okay, this is my Colonial warps. Okay, don't mind the 3D parts because I'm designing something. Okay, so over here it actually fits the this blaster as well. A little bit of play, but still hold up quite pretty well. Okay, that's one. Now as for the one blaster that I wish that it can fit better is the Swift, but unfortunately, let's take a look. Okay, if I were to prime it, okay, it can go in, but you can still use it, but it's a little bit wobbly, right? Okay, but then again, for the Swift itself, even their own Telemed, this one, okay, there's a little bit of a play, so I can't fault that, right? Okay, so that is with regards to the Swift itself, but for most of the blaster, actually it does fit those nerf, not say nerf, workers blaster as well. Like as you can see, the only part is of course it go all the way through. It does fit the adapter pretty well. Okay, over here, but I don't recommend to use it with those that without the lever, because if you push it in, I experience it's very difficult to pull it out. Okay, those adapter without the lever, that's the one that I talk about. All right, so in terms of comfort, okay, this blaster, okay, pretty interesting. Okay, now this is pretty close, but I would say it's still okay because it doesn't really obstruct. Okay, and yeah, it's still able to reach your magazine pretty well. Okay, still okay, but the thing is this magwell is a little bit tight. Okay, and because of the two notches, okay, it does get caught in some places like here, right? So you do have to like, okay, kind of like a push forward motion to pull it down. It'll be smoother. For example, if you were to pull back, okay, you're gonna catch yourself, right? Of course. So you want to change your mag, you kind of push forward motion to pull it down. It's actually smoother. Now talking about compatibility, okay, it doesn't fit the Talon mag over here, but then again, if I were to look closely, it seems to have enough of a length. Okay, it's just that the width itself, because of this two particular portion which is narrower, okay, then it can't go through. However, when you look at the internet, it seems to be very easy to file it such that you can actually gain access. Now of course the other fact is if you gain access, then of course you do have to modify your telemed such that you have a gap over here such that the catch can kind of catch on to it, right? But there is possibility, I would say, in the realms like if you want to do modification and open up a kind of a space here which doesn't affect really a lot of stuff, okay, then I would say well, the possibility is there, okay, if you want to do some modification. Now over here, all the things are pretty rounded. Okay, so I like the feel. Okay, it's pretty rounded, no sharp edges. Screws are being concealed over here. Okay, so if you want to remove, you have to remove this small tab and then the screw will be down there. So it's pretty nice. Now the front is a bit small, so even to grip it is not much of a grip as well. As you can see, tight like this is too small. So however, again, because it's such a very simple design, it is have the opportunity to do 3D kind of extension part, and it'll be pretty cool, right? So I like the overall. Okay, performance wise, 6 flywheel is a little bit much, but then again we can also modify it something like the Phoenix. No, the worker have a higher RPM motor. It'll be interesting to see whether it fits and whether it will improve the performance, right? FPS is of course not very stable, sometimes high, sometimes low. It could be because of the revving effect, I do not know. Okay, but that's a flywheel for you. Yeah, so overall this really feels quite a nice kind of solid kind of blaster platform for you to tinker with, and it is not that expensive. So if you're into modding, I think this is a it's going to be fun times. Yeah, so I'm Tungsten. Thanks for watching. Bye.